Hello, everyone. Thank you for being connected here today. I am here with Eric Konovalov. Eric, thank you so much for being part of the program today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Miguel.
For those who aren't familiar with the amazing work you're doing, let them know about yourself.
Well, I'm a success coach. I have a company called The Goal Guide. I help people get from where they are to where they want to be. I think a lot of people, and let's just focus on men, right? I was there back in 2014, and today I would give myself a title of sad clown. And the reason why is because I had a pretty good job on the outside looking in. Like my Facebook pictures were awesome. Like people thought my life was perfect, right? 6-figure job, good car, good house. But I was going to work that I hated, hoping they don't fire me every day. Just not living the life I wanted, not where I wanted to be. But I didn't know where I wanted to be. I was just kind of stuck is the best way I can describe it. So I hired a coach, and that coach helped me see things that I couldn't see for myself. And through that experience, I grew. I got certified in coaching, got certified in some different types of trainings. And now I provide corporate trainings, and I help get people out of their stuck zones.
For many individuals, they find themselves right there in that stuck zone, right? They maybe feel like they're in quicksand. And it's like, I try, but I can't move forward. One of the things that I've seen commonly is the issue of defining success, right? It's hard for me to be successful if my definition of success is what my mom thinks it should be or what my grandpa or somebody else. What are some strategies we can provide the listeners so that they can begin to define success for themselves?
You know, there are a few strategies that you can define success for yourself. But I think one misconception is that success is a destination. Like we never get there. Success is the journey. If you're constantly getting better on your way to whatever your destination is, and every day you're getting closer, you are successful. So a person who wanted to be a teacher, if that person's teaching every day, she's successful because she's doing what she wanted to do. Right. So success is going to be different for all of us. So one is the misconception. You'll never get there because when you get to wherever you think your level of success is today, you're going to see a whole new level because you will grow as an individual, right? That's successful. You'll see something new you want to try for and some new you want to become. So success is the journey, not the destination. That's number one. If you don't know what it is that you want, if you don't know what journey you want to go on, there are two things I recommend for my clients. Number one is it's a lot easier for people to know what they don't want. So make a list of the things you don't want. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to live in this city. I don't want to have this job. Okay, great. So let's make that list. And then write out the opposite of that. What does that look like for you? Oh, I don't want to be broke. Well, I want to be rich. Well, what does rich look like to you? I don't want to live in this city. Why do you think you don't want to live in this city? What about this city do you not like? Well, I don't like the fact that it might be cold or dangerous or whatever. So what's the opposite of those things? Well, warm and safe. All right, now we got something, right? We can start finding things that we want by figuring out the things that we do not want. And that's the other way we can start focusing on kind of heading towards success. The other one, my brain just froze up, Miguel. I'm sorry. Keep asking questions. It'll come to me.
One of the things I found extraordinary as I kind of prepared for our conversation is that naturally English is not your first language, but rather it was through watching cartoons that you learned English.
Oh, man. Yep. So I was 10 years old when we came here from Russia. And I knew no English whatsoever. So picture, this Russian kid moving into a suburb of Baltimore. I mean, we're right outside the city of Baltimore. And I spoke zero English, right? So I was watching Bugs Bunny back then. I remember greeting people saying, "What's up, Doc?" Yep. But luckily for us, as kids, we learned so fast. So at 10, I was able to learn pretty, by the time I was 12, 13, I spoke pretty fluently. My stepsister, who came when she was 16, I mean, we've been here for over 30 years now. She still sounds like she just got off the boat yesterday,
There seems to be a difference when we talk about the willingness or the ability to be easy to absorb for children compared to adults. And when we talk about success, for kids, it's like it's easy to grab onto the tools for success, where for adults, it's a little bit not so. Speaking specifically of men, because that's where we started this conversation, what do you think are some of those challenges that stand in the way for men to be able to define success for themselves and then, as you said, enjoy that journey of success?
Miguel, you asked some really good questions, my friend. That is a great question. The challenges are all through our conditioning, right? So when we're kids, there's no lens put on us, that lens of life that we see the world through or have experienced things through. So everything's possible. I mean, even a jolly old man who lives on a North Pole, who flies around on reindeer, and one of them, on the dark days, he needs one that has a glowy nose just to deliver toys to all the boys and all the girls in one night. And he comes down your chimney. Even if you don't have a chimney, he'll come down the chimney and deliver toys, right? And we believed that. We thought that was possible as kids because we didn't have that filter. We didn't have the capability to reason yet. And then as we get older, we start reasoning. Well, what's realistic for us? And we look around and we say, well, I can't really start my business because nobody in my family started a business. Bam, right there. I can't be successful because I didn't graduate from college or high school. Bam, right there. That's a new formed belief. And those beliefs are kind of like programs that run our computers. If you've programmed your mind from a younger age that you're not smart enough, that you are not creative enough, intelligent enough, that you can't do it because of something, that's the program that's going to run you. And so the challenges really are deep down inside of our minds that prevent us from achieving those greater levels of success.
For those individuals that are listening and saying, I want to do it, I want to go the next level, I want to redefine success for myself, and they want to get connected with you, Eric, how could they do so?
Yeah, so I'm on LinkedIn, Eric Konovalov, Facebook, The Goal Guide. I have a group and a podcast. My podcast is called Lead, Sell, Grow, the Human Experience Podcast. The Facebook group is Lead, Sell, Grow, the Human Experience Tribe. IG, I'm kind of everywhere in social, trying to get on this TikTok platform, but it's too much.
Eric, I want to thank you so much for being part of the program and for the amazing tactics you've brought here today. Thank you so much.
I hope they've helped. Thanks a lot, Miguel.
Thank you.